So,
take a quick picture. No doubt, Trout. So you've been overlooked, huh?
This ain't the first time. It never ain't the last time.
Where's your camera, man?
One day they might learn. Hopefully Saturday they learn. Stop busting game.
I get everybody.
Change from Jamal.
You know, if I didn't, I'd be like,
nah, we gonna find the same way.
Yo, listen, my cameraman fucking transferred what I meant. I'm not doing any interviews, and I haven't had a chance to talk to you on the build-up for this. So if we don't get a chance to talk before the fight, I'm gonna let you know that's why. But afterwards, I certainly want to talk to you no matter how it goes. Alright?
How much of a fire is it in you, knowing that I saw the Showtime promo, Lions only, they didn't come to your gym? How much instilled fire does that burn?
Yeah, this is all motivation. I'm gonna make them eat the crow and their foot and put the foot in their mouth. Again, the first time I fought the other Charlos, the same thing. You know, they didn't promote me, they didn't push me. It was just all about the Charlo. I felt like I won that fight, honestly. If not, it was definitely about 1 or 2 rounds, a draw at the worst. It didn't go my way, so I know that they're not going to give me any close fight. So we don't have to, put the heat on them, keep the heat on them, outskill them, outthink them, outfight them.
And where are you training out now? Are you training at the Watson's gym?
No.
While you here?
While I was at the Watson's gym, but I was in D.C. training with the headbangers under Barry Hunter.
Talk about Barry Hunter. Talk about training in D.C. and Barry Hunter and what he's going to bring to the camp that may add.
You just make sure that you give him nothing less than your best. And the best me will be anybody in this division. And so he brought out the best of Charlos Trout every day. A lot of times when I'm ready to, I'm worn out, and he straight up said, "You better than that, you sharper than that." It make you dig deep to find that inside you. Because again, I'm very spiritual. The God within me is greater than he that's without. And I'll beat any of these guys at my best.
And you mentioned Al Heyman twice. I'm on the deal. Can you talk about how instrumental Al Heyman's been in your career and in your life?
Without him, I wouldn't get these opportunities. All I ever asked for in the game was a chance. And before, when I went and was a world champion, an unknown world champion, I couldn't get the chance or the opportunity for nothing. And then I got with Al, and opportunities came coming. Now, he's put me in a place where I could actually thrive, not just survive.
And talk about, I'm in media, and I'll be candidly honest, it's easier to do a story on Charles than it is to do on Austin Trout. Can you talk about how frustrating, what's up, Sam? Talk about how frustrating it is that you don't get the respect you deserve. And I remember when you beat Cotto and they said, "Oh, he was over the hill." So I didn't write that article, but I remember reading the article. How frustrating it is to keep on coming back, because every time you fight, it's like you have to climb a mountain. It's never like you're in cruise control driving to Vegas on the 15th or something.
Nah, back to back to back to back is kind of how it is. We didn't ask for easy, but maybe after I get this belt, we take a little lap, victory lap or something. But the frustration is huge because why is it easier to do a story on Charlo? Because he talks shit, because he's ignorant, because he's brash. It's not so easy to talk to me because I'm a family man. I got values, morals. I'm trying to be a role model to these kids that look like us that don't have role models. Is that why? And I think that's just society in itself. Negativity sells, positivity goes away. At the end of the day, these kids are going to have something to look up to. He's not doing that for the culture. I come up dressed in looking like the Black James Bond for a reason. Because I want these kids to see, suit and tie is where it's at. You want to get money, dress like money. You want to be successful, dress successful. My mom told me at a young age, you have to dress for the event. This is a big event, so I'm dressed up for the part. You know what I mean? And that's something that these kids ain't getting. They want to come in sweatpants. They want to go to a job interview in pants and think it's cool and shit ain't cool. And it's not going to get them anywhere. And they ain't going nowhere. So I really cry for the younger generation because it's hard to do stories on guys like me as opposed to guys like that.
Talk about the culture. Talk about, you said he's not doing nothing for the culture. Talk about your give back to the culture and how important it is that a person in the position that you're in give back to the culture.
More so than anything, I'm trying to lead by example.
Will you make a reference to men of color?
To men of color especially, but to anybody, really. try to lead by example. You know what I'm saying? My man LeBron James, in my opinion, he don't get the credit. He's the best out there. He don't get the credit he deserves, but he's scandal free. He ain't got no baby mothers or nothing like that. Married his high school sweetheart. Does everything for the kids in Akron, Ohio, sending thousands to college. But we don't hear nothing about that. All we talk about is what he flops or he can't win a championship. You know, I see the same thing happen over and over. After he's gone, though, I think that's when we'll hear about it. So for me, I'm just building my legacy. If it's not for now, but when I leave, that way kids can look up and say, look, I'm going to do it like him. Shane Mosley, another one. I looked up to. He was a very humble champion. I want to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Ali, he wasn't humble, but he did a lot for his people. He was spreading knowledge. He wasn't talking all that nonsense. He talked trash, but he did it in a very articulate and intelligent way. So, you know, that's what I'm trying to be like. I mean, forget that. That's what I am. That's who I am. I'm not even trying to put up an image. I'm a family man. I'm in my kid's life. You know, and I'm trying to be in my kids' life.
You trained in the Capitol, so I must ask you, since you talked about the culture, what's your opinion on Don King? I mean, not Don King, Donald Trump, I'm sorry.
I think he's white supremacy's last stand, you know. I feel like they feel the power shift coming, and that was their desperation move to get him in office. But I don't think nothing good about him. If my mama said we ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all.
And where are we as people right now? 2018, where are we?
I feel like we're still lost. It's hard for us to come together, but you know what? My spiritual thoughts, it's because of the curse of Moses, Deuteronomy 28. Until we get back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, that's the Torah, that's the law, we ain't never going to get together. But the Grand Awakening, like I was saying, it's happening. We're shutting off the false doctrine, and we're coming to our senses in wisdom, in understanding, and in knowledge. So slowly but surely, I see a shift of our people coming together under the Most High. It's not going to happen until we get back to His law, statutes, and commandments.
You have a deeper calling.
Absolutely, and I feel like I'm going to be the Most High storyteller. And with this belt, it's going to be my shofar, you know, so they can hear me, you know what I'm saying?
And my last question. I got you.
I'm glad he's digging into that. I appreciate that.
You're moving towards commentating, and so obviously in the ring will be a platform, and commentating will be a platform. Talk about how important it is to transition outside of boxing, because you come off as a great gentleman, and the young fighters are going to hear this video. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, definitely. It's very important to make sure you have something that you can do after boxing. You can't do this forever. Matter of fact, you know, the windows get smaller and smaller after you reach 30. So make sure you have a backup plan. And then I feel like there's the testimony, there's the what's the word I'm looking for? There's the example, then there's the testimony. Boxing is going to be the example. The commentator is going to be my testimony.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.